Hey guys, how's it going? I want to talk about the Portugal versus Congo game and the aftermath of that. Basically, everyone's kind of out to get Ronaldo now, which again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But if you watch the game and you actually understand how football's played, you realize Ronaldo has nothing to do with what's going on. This is a team that just barely played. They barely created. They have the best three midfielder out there, according to what everyone believes in: Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Joe Neves. There's two Champions League midfielders there, two players who won the Champions League 2 times, and Bruno Fernandes, who just came from the record-breaking assist uh, season in the Premier League, and you're telling me they could not create that many chances for Ronaldo. Now, I'm not blaming just them, right? Nuno Mendes, he didn't have a good game. I think not the goalie, but yeah, the whole team just did not play good. So I think people blaming Ronaldo just does not make sense to anyone, because this is just a campaign from Messi fans because they have seen that, oh, look, Messi, he scored a hat trick. Kylian Mbappe, he scored a hat trick. Holland, Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals, but Kylian Mbappe did not have a good first half. If you guys remember, he did not have a good first half. He missed two sitters, so those 2 goals helped him out. Haaland, he had a good game. He scored 2 goals. Harry Kane had 2 goals as well. Now, because these players all scored goals, everyone's eyes were on Ronaldo. Everyone wanted him to perform on that stage. What happened? Hey, Portugal did not perform. So be it. It's football. What can we do? Not everything goes that way, right? But if you remember and if you watch the game, Ronaldo was barely at fault. He had two chances maybe, which one he could have let Bruno, he could have let Bruno have it, and the other one he just kind of missed it, missed the target. But other than that, like he did not have chances. He had to drop back some. He had to actually come back to start passing because he was like, guys, like, come on. He was patient. He was patient enough to come in and be like, okay, guys, I'm gonna wait for the ball to come in, and then I'll see what happens. But Ronaldo just yeah, like this is this is just a campaign from the people because they know that, he's 40 years old. This might be his last World Cup. He drew his first game, right? And they're blaming Ronaldo. Now, when Messi won the World Cup, he did not start with a draw. He did not start with a win. He started with a loss, right? If you want to go back, I hate comparing the two. I think both are completely different players. I think Messi is a better footballer, but me personally, I like Ronaldo better. I'm a United fan, so for me, I'm just that, all right? But if you want to analyze both of them together, then Messi, they their fans trolled them as well, right? But they did not troll Messi as much as they did the whole of Argentina, the team, right? And that's when they rallied together, came together, and that's when they went on and had a historic World Cup, World Cup in 2022 in Qatar. Now, with Ronaldo, am I saying that they're gonna win the World Cup? I don't think so. Like, I'm a Ronaldo fan. I want him to win the World Cup. But from what I saw, and I was pretty confident that they might, they might do something. But I think this is just not it. Like for Portugal to then just start, they were making back passes after back passes. But I think this is something that people are not really giving credit where it's due. Congo played very well defensively. They neutralized all of Portugal's midfield, and what they did was they ensured that there was no sort of like way that they could get in because they knew the flanks and the midfield is that's the strengths of Portugal. So people are not giving Congo their dues. They scored that header. That was a very good header, and yeah, all they needed was a draw. And I think second half as well, if you remember, Congo was playing good, and I think Portugal just lost the momentum. Congo could have scored 1 or 2 goals, second half even, and even the first end of first half, they could have scored more goals. People are blaming Ronaldo for the clicks, for the likes. They get more views, they get more, which is fine. People do their thing, but all I'm trying to say is look at it in a football perspective, right? When Argentina lost against Saudi Arabia, no one blamed Messi. We're not blaming Messi here, and I'm not trying to say that bring Messi in as well. It's just that Messi had a very good first game, and Ronaldo did not. So that's why there's a campaign there against Ronaldo. Now, one thing that I need to, and also now there are leaks in the dressing room that, oh, someone's writing on Instagram and stuff. That's for them to decide. That's for them to do their thing. All Portugal and Ronaldo and all the people of Portuguese, Roberto Martinez, all of them, all they have to do is understand how they can utilize the support to get to Ronaldo and he's going to score. Now, do I think Ronaldo makes the team better when he's on the field? No, I don't think that. But I do think if you're very adamant in putting Ronaldo in the field because, this guy is a historic goal scorer, he scored all the goals. Well, I mean, in that case, you have to make a system. You have to put a system in which is going to accommodate him. What I think he should do is Gonzalo Ramos and Cristiano together. I think both of them together would complement each other in a way where Gonzalo Ramos, if not one, the other one could kind of come in like a false nine type of thing, and it could kind of open up spaces for the team. Now, one more thing I wanted to add is that Portugal's next few games are not that tough. Let me just check right now. Portugal's next games, because I think Portugal's in a team where people expect them to win. Easy. Like there's no doubt about that. But Portugal, yeah, they're gonna play against Uzbekistan and Colombia. I think Colombia is gonna be a tough one for them. Uzbekistan, on the other hand, they have two decent players. Other than that, Portugal could showcase, just like Brazil. Brazil first game did not play well. They played against Morocco. Morocco thoroughly deserved that draw. Nobody blamed Vinicius. Nobody blamed Rafinha. Rafinha played terrible the first game. You know, and I think that yesterday when Brazil played against when Brazil played, they scored 3 goals. Haiti played very well as well, but Brazil showcased to everyone, guys, this is why we're here. Yes, it's not the best team in the world, but it's still to showcase your talent. It's the fluidity they were playing with, which is what you want to see with teams. With Portugal, we did not see that. Spain, we did not see that. Right now, the only teams we've seen that is with Argentina. Messi scored the hat trick. We've seen that with what else? England. England, we've seen that as well. I see glimpses with Croatia because they did come back with England, which I think was a very good thing. And yeah, other than that, Portugal needs to up their game. Roberto Martinez needs to change the system to accommodate Ronaldo, or people are saying bench him. I think even if that does something, I don't think Gonzalo Ramos alone is going to change anything. And even if he does, let's say Gonzalo Ramos scores the goals, right? If that's what they're lacking, he scores the goals, right? Ronaldo is it's not Ronaldo's fault that they're not creating. Creation for Ronaldo was abysmal that game, right? We have 2 games, let's see what happens, and from there, hey, you know what? It might be something that people like. All right. So that's just my take on the Ronaldo whole situation and people coming in just saying that oh Ronaldo's bad, he's not a good player. It's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I think you have to understand the context. I don't mind criticizing Ronaldo. I think before like the World Cup, he played some games where he played terrible. He didn't play good, right? Then I would have been happy. But Ronaldo did not play that bad. Like, I'm sorry, he just did not have anything to do that game. So you cannot just say that, oh, Ronaldo is the bad guy. He's the one who did. No, Joe Neves, all of them needs to be held accountable. And this is why it's I think the pressure is on Ronaldo because every one of his not colleagues, but like his competitors, they're all playing amazing. Vinicius yesterday, he came in, you know, Rafinha played good yesterday. We have Messi, hat trick, Harry Kane, everyone's playing good. Now everyone looks at Ronaldo. Ronaldo didn't do anything. Well, hey, you know this part of football, one game doesn't really determine anything. We've seen that with 2022 World Cup with Argentina. I'm not saying they're gonna win the World Cup. All I'm saying is we need to understand that let's not count out Portugal yet. They have the best midfield in the world for a reason. Uzbekistan and Colombia. These are two games which are essential for them, and I think we need to see how they perform. Right? If you guys have any comments, let me know. I'd love to read them, and yeah, see you next video.